Good morning, welcome back to the next podcast of Andy Collier-talks cricket memorabilia. This week we're going to do some more blazers. Well, probably the end of the blazers actually, there's probably another 8 to go, so we'll do that shortly. But first, just a couple of things that have turned up this week, which are a picture behind me, which is a lovely photograph of the 1930 Australians, minus Bradman, at Ashdown School in Bath. They just finished the Cambridge University match and rushed down for 2 days off at this school. It's opened by a chap, or the pavilion was, money for the pavilion was donated to a chap called Sir Mark Sheldon, who's an Australian. So I found out what connection he has with the school. Well, there must be some big connection with the school, Roman Catholic, this one. So that might be a reason why Bradman wasn't here, but I wouldn't have thought he'd have been rebelling this early on in his test career. So a lovely photograph, and it's signed by all the school team there, which is quite nice. So it's a pretty impressive pavilion. I imagine it's still standing, but it's quite an impressive building, that, and a lovely photograph. Archie Jackson nicely at the back there. Bertie Oldfield here, all dressed up, so it might have been a bit chilly perhaps. We're getting late on in the summer there, but very nice, so pleased with that. The other thing that turned up this week was this lovely Melbourne membership fob from 1934, so it's quite a nice little thing. I'm not going to get, well, hopefully I won't get all of these badges, but I'd like to get one from Sydney now, so I've got an Adelaide one and now the Melbourne one, so the bodyline one would be good. And then the last thing that turned up this week was a fairly mundane key stackpole letter, but a nice signature on the bottom of that. So that was quite a nice addition to the letters file. So anyway, get back to the blazers this week. First one on show is going to be David Fletcher's Surrey boy Commonwealth cricket team to India 1953-54. You can see it's not quite a egg and bacon, it's yellow, green and red there, which sets it out a little bit, but that's quite a nice blazer there. I remember Raman Savaray wearing his Commonwealth blazer to dinner I went to probably 20 years ago, and he still looked good then, so quite a nice, unusual, you don't get many of the Commonwealth blazers around. That's Fletcher, who was another one of my coaches at the Oval. So that's that one. Right, next one is we've got an Alan Lamb blazer here with the Georgian Dragon on there. This is 1980s. This one, can't confirm the tour, but this came down via a chap who Alan Lamb gave it to. So quite a nice sort of blazer there. Very lightweight. So obviously a hot country you went to, whichever one that might have been. It's a different get the fish to the woolen ones. That's the next one. So the next one is we've got Cyril Washbrook's 1950-51 blazer here, which is missing its egg and bacons. Why that would be, I do not know. Might have I don't know, put it off, taken it off so you could sort of wear it as a normal jacket. I don't know, but that's quite a nice blazer there from Cyril Washbrook, and I've got a letter from his son and whatever confirming that's his blazer, so a bit of authenticity as well there. Okay, next on show is what we've got here, and we've got Willie Watson's blazer from 1953-54 there to West Indies. That went with the Brian Statham blazer last week. There's a bit of authenticity there. It says YMCC blazer worn against the West Indies 1953, so there's a nice bit of authenticity there from Willie Watson. I've got his jumper as well upstairs, but again another good condition, that one. Get the moss out of that one okay, so good condition that. That's the next one on the list. So next one we got here is Ray East's Derek Robbins blazer, which is a bit different. 1973-4 to South Africa. Robin's colours there of yellow and cream, I think that is there, but that's a good condition. Another lightweight blazer. So that came up on eBay for not a great deal of money, so quite a nice blazer there from on a race and a different tour. Next one is, we've got a ladies blazer here. Unsure of the lady who owned it, but that's a nice England ladies blazer there from about the 80s, I think. Marks and Spencer sponsoring that, so they've done well there, Marks and Spencers. So that's that one. So the last one, which is obviously my best blazer and probably my best piece of memorabilia, with Eddie Painter's story. That's the bodyline blazer for Eddie Painter's, 1932-33. So that's the oldest blazer. It's got a few little moth holes in it, but quite a small blazer, that one. But got Eddie Painter in the top there, so a little authenticity. But as we know, had a fantastic innings to win the Ashes, coming out of hospital with tonsillitis and all that sort of stuff. One of the most iconic stories of cricket history, really. And there's a nice picture here with Eddie at the back there with the blazer on. This is a genuine page out of the Illustrated Sporting and Dramatic News of February 1933. So they won the Ashes there. What should I say there? The winners of the Ashes, the MCC team who regained their laurels in Australia. So that's an original sheet there. I managed to find a nice original frame for that as well in an antique shop, so that all fitted quite nicely, and done by my framer down in Whitley. So all very nice there. And we got interesting there, got Headley Verity there, whose birthday is Tuesday, along with my birthday, so I'll share it with a famous person. So just going back to the photograph behind me, I don't know if anybody's got one of these, Alex Herwood's diary, 1930, which is forward by Frithie, David Frith. And in there, which is where I've got the information from, because I wonder where the place was actually. So fortunately for me, it was in here. So there's a photograph there, slightly different angle, but just the same photograph. Australian scene and the downside school 11. So quite a nice match up there. Nice to confirm where it was. So it's a nice book if you could ever get hold of one. It gives through Alex Herwood's tour of 1930. So that's quite a nice addition there. Just one more thing that I've found in a box this week while I was searching for a few things is this pretty rare little booklet here called Cricket Stories by C.W. Alcott, the Surrey man, and quite a rare little thing. It's from 1901 this is from, so it's got some nice little stories in there of great cricketers. Probably never heard some of them before, so it's quite a nice little booklet, that one, and quite rare. Whether that's anybody else has got one of those or not, I don't know, so we'll wait and see. Anyway, that's about enough for this week. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one, which I think is, we're rattling up towards mid-80s now, so we've got to have a celebration 100th one soon. So anyway, I'll see you soon. Cheers, enjoy it.